The first notice appeared on my door like a threat wrapped in cheap paper. The HOA claimed my Christmas lights were too distracting. I laughed at first. They called it a safety hazard. I called it festive cheer. But when the second warning came, stamped in red, bold letters demanding removal, I realized this wasn't just about lights. This was about control. So I made a decision. If they wanted me dark, I'd give them a show so bright it would blind their precious rulebook. I doubled my decorations, tripled the colors, and synced everything to music loud enough to shake their wine glasses. And on the first night the lights went up, people came from blocks away to watch. That's when I saw the HOA president, standing across the street, phone in hand, calling someone. This was only the beginning. By the second night, my home looked like Times Square collided with Santa's workshop. Cars lined the street, families cheered, kids danced in the glow. But not everyone was smiling. The HOA sent me a final warning, threatening fines that climbed higher than my electric bill. They thought money would scare me. They were wrong. Instead of backing down, I added a countdown timer, a digital clock blazing, showtime in 5 minutes. News crews arrived. Drones buzzed overhead. My house had become the main event of the neighborhood. And right in the middle of the crowd, I spotted 2 men in suits. Not neighbors. They were pointing at my property, taking photos, whispering to the HOA president. That night, the music cut mid-show. My entire display went dark. But it wasn't an accident. I checked the breakers, all fine. The power company confirmed nothing was wrong. So why were my lights dead? The next morning, I found the answer. Someone had sliced through my extension cords. Clean cuts. Deliberate. The HOA denied everything, but I wasn't stupid. Instead of quitting, I rebuilt. Better, faster, smarter. I ran new cables through steel conduit, locked everything down, and powered it all with a backup generator. That night, the lights returned brighter than ever. The crowd roared louder. Traffic stretched for blocks. And then, a letter arrived on official letterhead. The HOA had reported me to the city. They claimed my display was a public nuisance and a fire hazard. City inspectors were coming. If they found a single violation, I'd be forced to shut everything down. The inspectors arrived at sunset, clipboards ready, flashlights in hand. They checked every wire, every bulb, every outlet. The HOA president hovered behind them like a vulture waiting for a meal. But I had prepared for this moment. Every connection was perfect, every line secure. I even had a licensed electrician sign off on my setup. After an hour of searching, the inspectors shrugged. Looks fine to us. The HOA president's face turned red enough to match Rudolph's nose. That night, I unveiled my masterpiece. A laser projection spelling out Merry Christmas from the HOA. The crowd howled with laughter. Cars honked in celebration. And just when I thought I'd won, blue and red lights appeared. Police cars. Someone had taken this war to a whole new level. The police said they'd received noise complaints. They warned me to turn it down or face charges. But the cameras were already rolling. News stations filmed every second as I politely agreed, then cranked the music higher. The crowd cheered. The HOA fumed. Overnight, the story went viral. Social media exploded with hashtag HOA Christmas War. By morning, the mayor himself issued a statement, praising the spirit of the season and calling my display a new city tradition. The HOA had no power left. Their threats, their sabotage, their police calls, all backfired. On Christmas Eve, thousands showed up. My house glowed brighter than ever. The music thundered, and even the police waved as they drove by. The HOA president? He moved out the next month, and I kept the lights up until February. Once.